Okay, so decided to change out our craft for the extended cargo, making it's a private line. We'll find out later anyway. So I've gone ahead and rekitted it out. I've decided against using the mining room because it's nice to have, and obviously, you know, you use what you want to use, but it's not that exciting. It just flies around picking up bits. So it's good for missions like the one we just had, where I was concentrating more on salvaging the ship we found, and it is a little bit of extra. But with the sale of our ship and trading in to buy this one, we've got a few more spicier upgrades. So we've got a military grade turbine, dual ultra capacitor, as well as the previous engine, the ion thrusters as well, and why did I put the projectile magazine? There's a little bit of insurance, because when I get into a fight, we do tend to burn through it. Preston's line, there we go. So for this one, we had that big library content, haven't we? When you've bought a new ship, it's always best to check, especially if you're changing in the propellant tanks, drone component storage, and driver ammo. Always best to check this out, and don't be surprised if there's numbers slightly bigger than what you're expecting. I'm going to check this contact out and see whatever trouble we can get into. So it looks a little different, but we have a slightly bigger cargo hold, which means we also have slightly more cargo space to process stuff. It does mean that the ship will eventually get heavier, so we may find manoeuvring a lot harder, but we've also got a lot of interstellar. We've got the interstellar ions to help us with that. Got a bigger main prop as well, so it should... Oh, I didn't repair the reactor. That's the one thing I didn't check. I think I even had the menu open as well. That's fine, we'll be okay. Even if we're not okay. Hey, I've already run out of that. I've run out of propellant once, we're fine. So let's see if there's anyone about. There it is. Literally don't do the right. Oh, they miss Boo. I don't think anything comes of that every time around in time. Like, dude, yeah, you're kind of in like the outskirts. But yeah, I would have to be slightly conscious if we do something about that. But it's slightly crunched as well. I don't care too much about the completion of the reactor we need to sort out there. Okay. Oh, more things! Let's get on this, see if we can find anything more exciting. It's the other side of the gap too. Nice. Not so nice. That's the wrong button. Good start. Great start. Took some of the speed out of that one. I'm okay at this game. I swear. just see, they're fine. They're all good. They're all good. They're all fine. Just don't look at them. Just don't look at them. Oh, hello. What have we here? up? So this is AI. It's automated station. It's basically just got itself a nice little rock here. White colour right here. Let's have a chat. What else? Can you tell me more about your classification? You're telling me you're sentient? You just said you were. There's like, it's technically a class 1, but it's hiding. So they sell mass, I think it's like $1 for a kilogram. Fight station. Gamma, and again, like the moonlets, we can use those as little jump off points. Yeah, that's fine. So it's not a mass. So yeah, and how we do this, we don't need it, but you fly to one of these arms. If you had someone on your ship who's a hacker, and yes, there are hidden little things. There are ones like AI haters, or I think we've got a person who is an ex-pirate. Little bits like that comes out as you're talking to other people. They can give you a discount code. So it goes from $1 to, I think it's 1 cent or something like that. But if we needed it, we could always come here and get some more. We don't need it though. So let's go check out this other line up on there. Is there, but I don't eat too much caca on the way though. Come on. Maybe it would be a good idea if I just got out of a thicket. And let's try this one. And off we go. It's another moonlit by the looks of things. What do we have here? No, again, same as before. If I turn on both my lights, let's have a look. Keep an eye on the LiDAR as well. There are any voids, we can fly into them and see what stuff's there. Oh, hello! This is the spacebar. I mean, you know what my spacebar does, but oof. Can I get in there with crunched thrusters? Let's try it. Spacebar is a little side event. Does it improve morale and all this lot? And if we didn't do it before, we can have a little break here. As though the other part is we've got to actually get inside it. We don't have to go all the way to the dome, however, so don't panic. Should be an arm somewhere that I'll extend out. There. Harder than it looks. And once we get closer, there we go. It will align us with the exit as well, so we push J. Drinks on me. He's coming with the gang, goes upstairs. I wonder what happened to him. I don't know. So we'll just stop over a bit. Everyone find out this is copyright music and this actually gets claimed. That'd be hilarious, wouldn't it? Okay, that's it. What's that down here? Have a nice drink. Well, I mean, forget for the drag. No more, come on. Okay, no worries. And when we're done, we just touch out. So there we go, yep. So, and as I say, we're perfectly aligned with the exit, and we just go straight out. Yeah, I don't know if it's cheaper than the services back in there. But again, we have to keep that on our radar contacts. Do we have any more? No. But we're now the other side of the Kepler gap, so let's get a little more interesting rock rise around here. Not going deeper doesn't always mean more stuff. We still have to, again, as I say, find the right areas in our metrics, find the right rock and all this lot. But we're in an okay enough area, I think. Move-ish. There's rocks about. As I said, we've got a thing that's getting 70% of ore, so it was a load of the hopper. As I say, it doesn't matter if these aren't as good as they could be. But I say, we're still incentivized to pick up big chunks. Because I say, the more percentage, because there's a percentage of it, so the more there is, the more that percent's going to be, you know? Half. So yeah. I may just cut it here, to be honest. Unless something more interesting happens. As you can see, our processor is being a little quicker. It's a little less. It's a little more, 70-30. But remember, it's 70% of the lower number, 30% of the top number. That's some good tungsten right there. I don't know what, I think they've nerfed the arm, I think. Because it's missing more times than it's hitting. Which I suppose it's a crunch, so it's an ultimate man. Okay. I'd say back up to almost full propellant. My throat's going. Try and stay on as much as I can. But yeah. Essentially, as I said, there's a little areas that always help us out. There's space bars with it. I can't remember if I found the big bad wolf. I'll have to double check my footage. But it's basically just a mammoth ship. So if you want to see how much damage your process can do, it's always something about them last time round. So bearing in mind I've melted rocks with them and thinking, but what's that doing to armor plating? You can absolutely kill people by standing next to them and just lighting them up with your main torch. Bearing in mind you will also be in the blast radius. Goodbye, tungsten. Saved my goddamn life there, I think. Yeah, I don't know if it's going to be a quickie or not. I may chop up finding the space bar and various other things like that and then turn something episode. Because my voice is right. Gimme! Got it. Now there was a big one up here. Let's break this one and call it Deja. So, I mentioned it before, but my typical strategy with this setup is to drive first. And I'll switch over to the laser. And laser the rest. Can't believe I bought a new ship and didn't check the goddamn reactor. Because there's no point. When you first buy, if you're buying a broken ship, there's not much point in worrying about fixing the components if you're going to change them. That's whatever. It's going to be 2 salvage missions. You made yourself over there? Yeah, kind of. Who are you? No! Who are you? AT order? Sure, okay. There he is. It's a rather interesting ship. Autopilot shackles up. How dare you? Oh yeah, we are using, yeah. I think it just made my autopilot worse. God, I don't need any more help in crashing, mate. I'm perfectly capable of doing that myself. God damn it. If you have a hacker on board, you can actually turn around and go, actually, I'm with this other ship, I'm just fine with them, it's fine. I see now why this is a good option. That's actually what it's done. Or maybe it's stopped my, maybe that's it. Maybe we're crashing so much because my autopilot is secretly overriding my commands. I am flying through wire, my commands are being passed through the, Sorry, have you wait? New ship. When you switch ship, these get to be changed. Always place to double check your geologist if you've got settings set up on that. Especially if you're switching ships. And I'll try it on for another nominee. Yeah, generally that's the gameplay loop down. I may. There's another git there. What the hell? I said git. You coming back? Can I kill you? You look like you have an interesting ship. I wouldn't mind that. There's brilliant. Maybe that's behaviour and stuff. It's always been nice to see. Oh, Jesus. I'm bloody feeling that guy just went straight to the space bar. Or it's going to the space bar. See, even they are drunk sometimes, you know? There's a flaw. Coming soon to Cyberpunk. Yeah, they got so drunk it started a war. Funny, the only way to play seems to get paralytically drunk. Please define paralytically drunk. Yeah. I'm sorry, but the number you are dialed is not recognizing humanity right now. Yeah, that's the stuff that's in my excavator there is too high for my cargo sensor to pick up. So, we're almost making 100 grand. Well, estimate 100 grand. Remember, this is an estimate down here. Not that they're expected to be too much different, but yeah. One more. This game's addictive. Yeah, no, it's because I crunched my thrusters, but it has gimped my AI. You ever been so mad by popping a rock you just wanted to punch one? I'm so mad, we'll do it manually. Okay, more now. Bonk. Yeah, it don't matter what these ones too much. Right, so you can wait for it to be processed. So you can just go with the chunks. So yeah, I'm probably going to cut this one here. Now that we've cleared up those ones, so let's head back. Power up. I may switch to a different ship, or to my normal save and show off some more ship stacks. Because there are some variables. But as I say, you know, you've got all the tools you need now to get rich. Especially if you keep buying the top positions. The magic what? Huh? Oh! In game note. I just noticed it in game note. It's like enjoy crit. Oh, they got. Oh, I see. They're different to the services? No. Well, I mean, they probably had Christmas as we can't be getting to battle, you know. No, they're in the mood anyway. It's just, we missed a Christmas party. Okay. Speaking of Christmas parties, get drunk and fix my rosters. And before I forget, there we go. So yeah, another thing about what we're doing, as I said, as my ship is at the moment, there's probably not much else I want with it, except maybe to get the pulse laser. Oh, where's the pulse laser? No, there we go. Is that the right one? Yeah. So that's pretty much set up for how I normally have it for this particular ship. As I say, I use the pulse laser mostly as a rock melter. And if the rocks are slightly big enough than what the laser can handle, it's just to save power, I'll hit it with a mass driver first to punch up into some of my manager bits, and then just laze the rest of them. And then just go one rock at a time, one jug at a time, using the arm to help. The arm is there mainly as a salvage tool more than anything else. Mainly because, as I say, I tend to get into fights with the comedians. A few pops in the core, and then I take them home so they can face trial. They're like, oh, I don't kill people, at least knowingly. But yeah, I don't know if I'll carry on doing this. I mean, instead of a deal, probably switch ships, maybe try in some more HUDs, maybe try in some more ideas. But yeah, we'll have a go. I'll think about it.